The voice of sharing. Durian
Hi, this is your host Arlene at the Durian Heat, where we discuss critical issues from Southeast Asia. Today, we are going to talk about the freedom to laugh, on political cartoons and the importance of freedom of expression. When we talk about cartoons, we would almost always refer to kids' cartoons, such as Doraemon, Snoopy, and Pokemon. But cartoons offer more than just childhood entertainment. Cartoons can serve as a political bandwagon, in this case, creating greater awareness of one's political environment. Laughter is the best medicine, no doubt about that, but it is hard to be angry at political humor, mainly because it is meant to make a person laugh and reflect at the ironies of one's political view. I will be speaking to Zunar, a well-known political cartoonist who has spent his life drawing controversial cartoons depicting Malaysia's politics and politicians. Zunar has been on the authorities' watch list that he has been charged with numerous seditious offences. If the combined sentences are to be carried out, he would be serving his prison sentences for more than 40 years. Yet, he has never stopped drawing and has since won numerous human rights awards globally for his work in defending freedom of expression. In this segment, my co-host Grace and I will be speaking with Zunar on the rise in using humor to express a person's political view in today's modern society.
The Durian Heat, bringing big ideas and critical opinions in Southeast Asia.
Do you see there's a rise in using humor, or cartoon in this case, to express the person's political stance?
Yeah, in Malaysia, I think now we have young cartoonists who really, I can say, follow my footsteps, and then they start to post the cartoon in Facebook and Twitter. And they start to be very critical, and so this is good news, you know. When you're talking about the junior cartoonists, senior cartoonists, maybe they are not in this group, but the young one really just start to do this because again, you know, when you live in a country when people try to silence you, the level of freedom of expression become limited. I believe more and more people become creative. People start to find a way how to really to express themselves, and
right.
they think this is the best way. It's by creative way. It's the best way. They say you can see now social media is one day people use now to express their view. There are not only cartoon, there are some posters, and there are also short clip videos. They do their own.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then a song they mix. You know, people can mix down song. That type of protest is a very. If the government don't see this as a something to be taken seriously, the government are facing a very
But it's true.
future.
I mean, what you are highlighting is definitely important. In the past, people used the street as the space to protest. But when the street becomes irrelevant for people to go out, you know, nowadays you just go out and people assume that you are just going for a fun fair. But the third space, that's the most important one because it can be seen throughout the world.
And at the same time, I believe that when people use art or creativity to express themselves, it's something that people can remember longer.
Yeah.
Because it comes with the humor, it comes with the melody, it comes with more creative elements that people can remember. It just sticks in your mind forever. So it is something that that's the power of art, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally artists their expressions with their heart, you know. It's come direct from heart. That's why it can connect direct to the people compared to politicians. People skeptical about politicians, whether it's right or not. We have agenda or what, but artists normally do not have that. Artists, we don't have anything.
Probably your own agenda would be how much you get paid for your cartoon.
Yeah, people say for me no. For me, I don't get payment.
Yeah.
They say I already removed my copyright.
Yeah.
So I don't get payment. But again, we have achieved. We have we have agenda. For my agenda is very simple. a total reform. This is I want Malaysian. I want to achieve that. Total reform. Not only reform. Reform is not enough, but total reform in Malaysia.
So when you say total reform, you don't necessarily just draw about Malaysian government. You draw about other things that you want changed as well.
But they need to change the government first. We're talking about priority now. Yeah, there are a lot of things, but priority. Priority. If you want to cut the tree, you cannot cut the leaf first. You cut the tree altogether, then others will go down too. So there is for me the priority, because as you know, the Malaysian been governed by the same political party for more than 60 years. It's not healthy. It's full of corruption. People know that. So there is nothing we can change with this government. I make it very clear. Everywhere I speak the same. So my aim is to push for total reform. We need a new education system. Really, you see, education system in Malaysia is crap. We need a new one. We need to create a new one. Other system also like that. Judiciary also already gone, not independent. The police also, the EAG people start questioning their credibilities.
Right.
You need to really to total reform to make it go back to have our the actual nation of Malaysia.
Total reform sounds very powerful, and then it
sounds like Bernie Sanders.
It's not gonna happen overnight for sure. It will take some time for people to get used to the system. People get used to the education system you mentioned. But before the government, from people, from public, what needs to be changed?
Public needs to change first of all mentality. The mentality, and then many people, they just don't care.
Well, a lot of people do seem to care though. Online, there are a lot of them are keyboard warriors. They complain. They have the long messages to send across. But the question here is, what do you do with them?
I make it simple this way. For me, if everybody stand up and stand clear, today, tomorrow the religion will go. So many people, I agree with you, they just keep talking, but they don't do anything.
But what is doing anything?
Doing anything, okay. It's a simple thing. I'm a cartoonist, I draw cartoon. People say, okay, you are lucky, you are a cartoonist. I am not a cartoonist, I'm a clerk. What am I going to do? Okay, whatever you can, at least you can send my cartoon to 10 people a day. You spread it. That's the thing to do already. Then if you don't have, okay, I'm a rubber tapper, what am I going to do? You can tap a message on your tree. No, you want to do it.
Yeah.
You're a fisherman. You say, okay, you can put a message in your boat. Spray it. Your message. That's why I say, if everybody start to do something. Why people know tsunami. You know what makes tsunami make what is the content of tsunami?
What is the content?
Yeah, what I mean is what consists tsunami. They have what in tsunami?
Water.
Only the drop of water.
Yeah.
Every drop of water, if you combine, you become tsunami. That is why I say, for me, I say everybody has to do something. You just keep quiet. There are people that wanted, some they make noise without doing anything, and there are some people they don't care.
Yeah.
That's the problem we need to change. You need to say this is wrong and wrong. It doesn't matter, and whatever you can do, a lot of things. I believe that if you want to do, there are always things you can do.
Do you think Malaysians are not really an angry society?
Yeah, not yet. You see, you
We
go
are
to
like the Apa
KLCC,
society.
you go to KLCC, people are relaxed. What are you talking about? People still don't care for them. Okay, there are many of, I don't have a numbers, but I can say they are still live in the comfort zone. If a comfort zone. Okay, I take an example. Journalism. You know that in Malaysia being controlled by the government. And we have more than 1,000 journalists. One paper got banned, others keep quiet. You have to really come out. This is your, if everybody start to do a protest or boycott, they have a union like that, then only the government will change the law. Let's say you ban one newspaper, tomorrow everybody stop working. That kind of thing. What I mean is the action like that. So it's good for your profession.
The aggressiveness and also progressiveness from the public in Malaysia, is it is it lacking because of the Malaysia never had that situation where people were just put in the corner and suffer? Because, for example, the Philippines or even East Asia.
I mean, you don't have to go far. I mean, Indonesia was a good example.
So a lot of people were just put in the corner. They didn't know what to do, but they would just stand up for themselves. That's when their voices
in
were
Malaysia,
heard.
we are being destroyed by education system. Malaysia now is a nation without characters. That's the problem, you know. You don't have a characters. You just follow. This has been destroyed 30 years ago. Since 30 years ago. Previously, people have characters. I give you a very simple example.
Sure.
The corruption is huge in Malaysia. Know why? Because you don't have characters. If you have characters, you don't need law to stop corruption. The person will say, no, I don't want to take corruption. This is not right. I have a dignity. But we don't have that. So people start to everybody involved in corruption, and they become quiet. If you really have a nation with a character,
Right.
you will be educated that way, then definitely we stand up.
So the character, do you mean that the love for Malaysia, or is it more about their stand?
It's about what we call jati diri. What is that?
Their own principle.
So you have people with principle.
Yeah.
People with principle and dignity. They sometimes make characters, you know. You see, you go to other country, sometimes they don't need law to stop corruption.
They self-govern themselves.
Yeah, because they have that, you know. You go to place like Bilbao, I was there. The corruption is very small, almost zero there. How they do that? They don't have law, but people don't want to take corruption.
It's the people.
For them, this is wrong. There's a value in how you value the system. In Malaysia now, the only value is money. That destroy the character of the people. If you say that, oh no, money I don't want to take. You don't bribe me. No, I don't want to take this. I have a, you know, I have principle. I don't want to take this. So this is wrong, morally wrong. That's an example.
Yeah.
Come to facing like this. Now you see the corruption is huge in Malaysia. It's 2.6 billion. People, people still can accept it. I mean, people don't do anything. This happened to other country. If this happened to other country, you imagine? Happened to Korea, what happened?
Oh, people will just go crazy. For sure.
Oh, recently there's a minister from Japan.
From Japan resigned.
And it was
for
just a small amount.
4,000.
Yeah.
About 14,000 USD. This is when talking about 700 million USD. Why they still be there? Because people don't stand up. People like, okay, no problem. Of course, we can say there are people who really but majority still say okay. If everybody say no, it's wrong. We cannot take it. Everybody try to do something. Like I said, whatever. I always say that in my speech. You do whatever you do. If you have a cat can can go and scratch the the politician. It's okay lah, kan?
It's okay.
The contribution too. There's no small contribution. What I mean is, you have level. You have to level. You have dimension in doing work, and do whatever you think is best and in your capacity.
Right.
I see.
This is important.
So before we end the show,
Sure.
I want to ask you, what is your next plan?
I am working on book now, and then I will introduce the one campaign.
What is one campaign?
It's a very simple campaign. Laugh at them. Ketawakan mereka.
Ketawakan mereka.
Laugh at them. Very simple.
I see.
So I don't want people to talk so much. Just laugh. Ha ha ha. Just go away.
It's definitely one event that we don't want to miss.
Yeah,
Because laughter
for sure.
is the best medicine.
In Malaysia, it's not bad medicine. It's best protest. the best protest. So the most powerful protest. They cannot introduce anti-laughter law. They cannot do that. They
That's
cannot
true.
do that. They have to really say that. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So this is the thing. People can. If you say something to me, good morning, and I laugh at you. What are you going to say?
Just laugh together.
Just laughing you.
You cannot stand it.
Yeah.
You cannot stand it. You say, no, man, laugh it. Just laugh. You don't every comment, you don't try to debate, just laugh. Laugh when he's serious. When somebody's serious. They are finished, If they make joke, yes, you laugh there, okay. But then they're serious. The Prime Minister say, I will make sure everybody get share, get brim. Ha 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 ha. We just laugh.
Okay. Anyway,
that's my new campaign.
All right.
thank you very much, Zunar.
Thank you so much.
The Durian Heat. Bringing big ideas and critical opinions in Southeast Asia.
That's all for our interview today. Thanks for tuning in to Durian ASEAN with me, Arlene. For more amazing interviews by Durian ASEAN, please tune in to our website at durianasean.com. If you are on the road, you can always download our TuneIn app at Durian ASEAN. Please subscribe to our YouTube podcasts and videos at Durian ASEAN and Durian TV. Don't forget to like us on our Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. We always welcome feedback from our listeners. Stay tuned again, Monday to Friday, same time at 9 to 10 a.m. on GMT+8.
You're now listening to Durian ASEAN, the voice of discovery and sharing.